fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Richardson. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Irish. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
On the ground, it's Scott. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And out comes the field goal unit.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gonna run it. It's Young. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the 1st quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for 6. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running with purpose. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Carr. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. But they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Scott. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Makes it 2nd down. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short at 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, you could see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
They try to sneak it for the first.
No gain on the play. First down for the offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground on 1st and goal. Stock right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on 2nd and goal? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the AT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.